Actually, this guy doesn't do much damage now that I think about it.
I'm trapped in a web!
But then again, neither do I. And we are back on YouTube for episode 4 of Grounded. I'm Spark with Sparkfield Gaming, and today we discovered the Hedge Observatory. Not the lab, mind you, that's actually deeper into the hedge, and I didn't realize that until the end of the episode. However, today we killed a spider, and then we killed another spider, because the second spider saw what was going on and thought it could take me. It was wrong. But in any case, let's get into it. You know, I've played... Oh, I should probably actually close that. I forgot it doesn't close automatically. I've been playing this pretty much all day since I got home from church. Pretty much all afternoon. And you know what? I can carefully say this is one of the few games that I have been just incapable of putting down. Like, the only other game I can think of that ever put me in that kind of position was Super Mario Galaxy, and that was after I figured out how to beat Mega Leg, so that goes to show you exactly how good this game is. Alright, but for this episode we're heading over to the Hedge Lab. Have I found this one already?
Verbal Transcription Unit 89.4.14. Order number 80.
Virgil, are you there?
Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has not overly affected my functionality. I do not know how this is possible. I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Haha, very philosophical. Do you feel anything else?
No, everything appears to be the same. Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered in filth. It is quite concerning. You may wish to wash your hands before returning to work.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm in a can, and it's pretty grand. I don't know something about this thing. Shake it up, and it'll explode ya.
Cool. Okay, so from what I understand, this is where arachnid research is going on at. Which means I am very much afraid of being in here. You're probably going to get a reaction similar to everyone's first reaction to Reaper Leviathans. Unfortunately, you will never get to see my first reaction because I already had my first reaction. But in general, it was terrifying. I was in my Seamoth over by the Aurora. I heard nothing. I literally heard nothing. No, there was no Reaper in the distance, no nothing. I turned my lights on and...
Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant Flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
And how'd that work out for you, Wendell? Got him.
Science.
Clay Foundation, Clay Ram, Carve Lab. Clay repair tool. A repair tool. There's some raw science up there, and I also recall hearing something about needing berry chunks or something. Okay, well, I guess I have to get back down. So, got a berry. Why is there a hot dog in here? You see, one thing I've always admired or valued in games is logical level design. Like, I believe I mentioned this at some point during my now quite old A Hat in Time playthrough, and I might not have even posted that video, but basically, if there's a train section, like in A Hat in Time, with a bunch of random platforms, it doesn't make sense from a continuity standpoint. Sure, it makes sense from the standpoint of a platformer, but the train developers didn't make a platformer. Edgelord, berry leather, and berry chair. Yeah, they made a train. So why would there be random floating platforms? But here, using a misplaced pair of hedge trimmers as a ramp to get up is a really clever idea. I love when games do that. It just makes it helps it doesn't break the immersion. But then again, A Hat in Time wasn't really going for immersion, they were going for nostalgia. That's the third time this stupid axe has scared me. Shit. I guess my biggest recommendation for this section is don't sprint. And even then you'll get screwed over by bullshit like that. Oh, and that's right, I have a slow descent doodads that I've been allowing myself to go splat on regardless of having them. You saw that too, right?
Having a little peep.
I just know when I get on this thing, something's gonna come from right in there.
I believe!
I don't!
Keep that pointy death spear away from me.
Oh! Finally. What was that?
Verbal Transcription Unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it wonderful that the Pearl Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
I distinctly remember an unpleasant scene where massive amounts of glass are broken and something huge and leggy forced its way in. Surveyor scanner rebooting. I'm sorry? Oh, these things!
Scabby, surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Well, isn't that just fancy? Surveyor reboot test 13, date whatever that month is, 20th, 1989. Location, Hedge Observatory Unit. Supervising scientist, Dr. Tully. If it was anybody else, I don't know what it'd be. Pre-test notes. Increased radio wave interference in the yard. Isolating a signal source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad, roving spectrum of frequencies. Wrote code to alter surveyor frequency every 5 seconds, keeping it hidden from mysterious static. Results. Success. Surveyor system reboot complete. Tasty units not used for guard duty have received a profile upload and are currently en route to their harvest targets in the yard. Notes. Tasty units used for field acquisitions are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being most prevalent. 19 unknown radio signals were spotted during reboot process. Oh. Point of origins were not at fixed locations. That rules out the kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to imminent. Oh. Increased security protocols on all labs, installing biometric scanners where needed. Interesting. So it seems like this Dr. Tully guy was onto something and might have gone slightly insane trying to protect it. But Ominent wanted it too. Or perhaps something. Brittle quartzite shard. Ooh. Quartzite shards can be crafted into whetstones, which are used for upgrading tools at the smithing station. Test 1. Okay, so I guess I read this backwards. Surveyor test reboot. So this happened 2 days before the one I just read. Okay. Pre-test notes. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrating the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload tasty units 9 and 17 for extraction. Results. Failure. Numerous system errors, unknown interference during scanning process, likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources. Neighbor. Bill Henderson. The kids. Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie set. Or 3. Ominent. So, yes, the only possible... So, yeah, it's basically guaranteed to be Ominent at this point. First, I want to see something. Can I... Aha. Oh! Oh, good, it's just baby spiders. Oh. Gnat fuzz. Sting bug. Ooh, I need those. Oh! I don't want to die. Actually, this guy doesn't do much damage now that I think about it.
I'm trapped in a web!
But then again, neither do I. This is strange. Are they not venomous? I could have sworn that in a venom contest that orb weavers were far more venomous than wolf spiders. Shit pickles. They should not be able to roar, I might add. Come on, I don't want to die. Wow. I'll see when I get back. Wait, that wolf spider's not going to be out. Right? It's awake! It's awake! It's awake! Okay.
Science!
Silk rope basketball hoop, wall mounted basketball hoop. Basketball, stuffed spider. No, I am not making a stuffed any kind of spider. Stink bug parts. Now, we actually saw one of these things a while back. Insect hammer. Stuffed stink bug. Repair glue. Please say spider armor. Ooh. Why would you put that on your face? Fashion from the hairy rump of an orb weaver. Perfect for out in the field hunting insects for sport. Shiny and strong knee pads made from various spider pieces. Well, they're all level 2, so... Spider fangs? Ooh, I can make that. What?! Bro, you are losing it. Why does the face on this baseball look like a rejected concept for Dipper Pines? I know you're gonna have to deal with the koi fish at one point, or we're gonna have to deal with the koi fish at one point, but does that mean we're also gonna have to deal with the burb? Because I'd hate to attack a burb. Unless, of course, they attack me, in which case I will stab it in the eye. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what this gives us.
Science!
Well, apparently the tier 2 stuff that levels you up faster than regular stuff. Wait, I didn't find the hedge lab? Then what did I just nearly die trying to get? I'll betcha it's in there. I'll just betcha. Well, we'll have to do that in the next episode because I screwed up. And that has been episode 4 of Grounded. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe so you know when the video where we actually find the lab comes out next week. And by then, I think if you want to help support me as a creator, you can go subscribe to my group channel where I play games with my friends, my brother and his friends. You can follow me on X and Reddit. Post all video links to X and the occasional meme to Reddit. In any case, you all have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time of day is when you're watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.